Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com, and today is Monday, November 7th. It is 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. We are less than 24 hours away from U.S. election, and here's what's happening in the market. This is our pre-market game plan for the major future indices, gold and oil. YM, we have a chart of YM right here in front of us, and this is the hourly chart. YM gapped up, very unusual for futures to gap up like this. So the price gapped up, and it managed to stay above the 18,000 mark, which puts it slightly bullish. And we are still in a very bullish market environment, and I think that if we erase this 18050, now we're going to have to see what the open brings, but the overnight session took a big move to the upside, and actually you can see that we are 254 points up on the day. So now that we're hitting this resistance area at 18062, we have to see how this area is being played out, how this area is going to be digested. If we're going to get a pullback, if that pullback is going to happen at about 10 a.m., we're going to have to see. Needless to say that we are on a lot of support here at 18050. And we have resistance at 18065, so this is going to be the play area for me for today. And obviously I have a first target into 18100, which is a prior resistance area from, and that is from last Tuesday when actually this accelerated descent started to happen. And we have further targets into 18150. So these are going to be my two big targets for today. Now, is this going to be a sustained move to the upside? We're just going to have to wait and see. Let's not forget that we have to trade with extreme caution, because we might get a lot of volatility coming in today and all throughout this week, but especially on Tuesday and Wednesday, and especially tomorrow night as the polls will start displaying their result after 8 p.m. That's going to be that's going to be somewhat conclusive. So we're going to have to take it like 1 minute at a time, and not even a day at a time, so minutes at a time, and play momentum. So this is my playground for today, 18050 for support, and this is what I'm going to look for a stop area. And if we break above 18065, then I'm going to look for long, and that's going to be my entry area. So this is my game plan for YM. Let's take a look at NQ. And NQ has crossed over the first area of resistance at 4730, which puts it into support area right here. So 4730 is now support for current price action. If we get a continuation higher, it's going to be tricky. We need to break this 4740 area before we start to move and climb higher. So the chart is not as favorable as it is in YM. However, look for this support area to hold at 4725, and if this area is going to hold, look for a tight entry around this area, and I would probably look exactly where it is trading right now, 4730, to see how it plays out. For targets, I'm going to look for 4740, obviously a first target one area because it's a huge area of resistance, and then we have fluidity all the way to 4760, and this is going to be the target for today. If we should get more dynamic move to the upside, then I'm going to look for 4769, 4770 around this area. But other than that, I'm going to play very, very cautious today. Again, we're going to have to see if this level of support is holding up here. And this is a gap. This is a news gap, and everything that has gapped up today, these indices are gapping up on news. So we're going to see if news can sustain further leg to the upside. Moving to ES, very strong ES, and actually 2100 is a lot of support right here, and it gapped up above the support area, which puts it in bullish territory all the way to 2120. So 2120 is going to be the target for it on a daily chart as well as on an hourly chart. However, it's going to have a little bit of trouble running into this 2112 area because we do have this declining 200, but this is the level of support that we need to focus on for today, 2106. So we're going to look bullish throughout the day today. Again, it's going to be very, very hard to trade, so extreme caution. But ES and YM look the most bullish for the day. Let's take a look at GC. So gold obviously pulling in, gap down, pulling in into support area 2185. Beautiful support area for those of you that were trading the London session. Beautiful spike to the upside. If I would have been up at 4 a.m., I would have traded this beautiful move off 1285. This would have been my entry, and obviously the first target would have been 1288. And the second target would have been 1290. So anyways, for those of you that caught this beautiful move to the upside, it was a really nice follow through. So moving to our current status here in GC, we have a secondary level of support at 1286, and look for this level to hold. If this level is not going to hold, we're probably going to test 1285, and if this area is going to break, we're going to go back to 1280. So that's going to be the next support area, which is a huge support area on the daily chart. So I wouldn't consider any other targets below this area as of for today. Moving forward, look for the same targets, and I'm actually looking at a 2-minute chart right now that is beside me, and 1286 is support for the day. So 86 by 88, this is the parameter for today. It's a 2-point stop. If we break above, look for a target into 1290.50. This is what I'm going to be looking for. This is going to be a first target. And the second target will be into 1295. So these are going to be the two targets. So far, you have a 2-point stop right here in GC for a long position. Let's take a look very quickly at CL. And CL is basing right now on an intraday chart that I have here by my side with support at $44.45 and $44.60. I have for resistance. So it's hovering into this area. The problem is that it's into a lot of resistance onto the 15-minute chart, and a pullback is imminent at this point. However, it looks like it wants to pull in all the way to $44 right now, but we're just gonna have to wait until the New York session starts, and we're going to further evaluate CL. But nonetheless, if you're considering CL for a trade for today, actually started to pull in a little sharper right now, but I think that it's going to pull into $44 and $43.50. These are going to be the targets. If we're going to manage to stay above $44.90, I'm going to look for a long. So again, if price wants to test this 44.80 area, I'm going to look for a long position, and my target is going to be $45.50. Other than that, it looks short at this point. So this was all for today. Let me remind you that I have a free webinar tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be speaking about how to trade the New York Open. It is a free webinar open to everyone. However, you need to register. There are very, very limited seats for this webinar. We already have over 457 people that are registered. So make sure that you register. Go to tradeoutloud.com/open to reserve your seat right now. And also at the end of this week, starting with Saturday, we have a new course. It is the day trading and swing trading futures course. It is power income day trading and swing trading course that starts this Saturday, November 12th through the 18th. So we have 2 full days of education, followed by 5 days of trading lab. So if you're interested, you could visit our website. It is tradeoutloud.com/futures, or email me for more information at info@tradeoutloud.com. Hope you all have a very profitable trading day and a profitable trading weekend. Stay safe.